Hello. I think I made it on in time today. Yay! Anyways, hi everyone. It's Kathy, your tea leaf reader and your steep tea um, consultant. I just want to come on today again to talk about pendulums. I know I've already talked a couple weeks now about pendulums, and it's funny because I use them for myself and sometimes for my clients, but I just didn't know there was this much to talk about with pendulums. So, anyways, I'm trying to undo my chain here. So let me do that while I get people to join me. As always, if you're here for the replay, please let me know that you're here for the replay. If you're here live, I'd love a hello so that I know that you're here. Um, and I just want to once again introduce pendulums. So let me tell you a tiny bit about myself. I've been a sipology or steep tea consultant for 8 years now. I've been reading tea leaves professionally for 3 years, and really enjoying that. And I've been using a number of different tools when I do my tea leaf readings, including using obviously a teacup, and then things like tarot cards or my tea leaf reading cards or a pendulum. So let's get started on what a pendulum is. I'm going to cover what I did a little bit in the first two videos that I did about pendulums. Pendulums are used to tap into your subconscious mind and provide answers, usually yes or no. So this one is just an example of a chain, so or necklace. So this is a necklace that I actually won through Sapology, and you could use something like this, anything that's got a little bit of a weight, if you're not going to go to a store and actually buy one. And my other one that I have I've used is my chakra. It's got the different colors for the different chakras and then the tree of life on the top of that one. So that's another example of a pendulum. And then the one that I've been using recently is this beautiful one with rose gold in it. So that's the one that I'll probably use mostly tonight. But again, if we go back over some of the things that I covered before real briefly, there are things like a map that gives you a good idea of what which way the pendulum is swaying. So yes, across, no, back and forth. There is a will not answer, a try again, or a maybe option available on this. So that's one of the ways that you can use the pendulum if you're choosing not to actually just do a yes and no, which is kind of the standard way of doing it. Last week too, we talked about different charts that are available online. So this one's got angels, and I used that one last week. This one is the 1 to 100, and you can use that to rate something. So how good would it be for me to go out on that date? Is this fruit or vegetable or something, good for me? And you can rate between 0 and 100. Again, you're looking for those nines or tens, or well, 90s or hundreds, because that indicates that it's a true yes as opposed to kind of a maybe. If you got a 40, 50, or 60, really that might not quite be where you want to head off to. So other charts that we have deal with the zodiac signs. This one has to do with your health, whether or not you're balanced or you have some things that need to look after. So this one would be neat to use if you have some health issues that you'd like to kind of have some general ideas about what's going on. And this one is about relationships. So I just said, should I go out on a date? So this one might be the one you want to use for that. You know, is it strong? Is it emotional, mental, physical, or a spiritual connection? Again, you want to be in 90 or 100 if you want to if you want to follow this. Or go with that answer for someone. Now, what I wanted to show you today as well is some of my homemade, and I do tea readings as well with my friend who's a medium, Marilyn, and I have done, and we market ourselves as a divine duo, so you could look that up if you're looking to book us for a home party or something. But we also do things like crafts, and hopefully that whole thing shows up there. So this is what we're calling a spiritual board more than a pendulum board. And you can see we've put things like water, fire, earth, wind, north, south, east, west. So again, it depends on what question you're asking. But I thought I'd show you a couple varieties of what's available. This gives you numbers from 1 to 12, so you could use that for months of the year, or again, if you wanted to know how how strongly something might fit in. Again, you're looking for the highest number, the 12, to say that yes or no, it's good. I see a couple of people are on. If you want to say hi, thanks for joining me. The So this one could be used a bunch of different ways. Again, these are our homemade crafted ones. This is another one that we've made. Again, the numbers are in here, but they're kind of like almost, like in different areas. So the pendulum could swing to any of these to try and answer some of your questions. We've got an angel in the middle as well. So be creative, dream, wish as well, growth. So we've got some keywords in there too. So again, it depends on what question you're asking as to what kind of answers. This one I think actually didn't get finished or started to come apart. But again, we've got mom and dad, caring, sharing, so different words on here. So you would have to ask the appropriate question, like if you're going to say who's better to ask permission to go on that date, mom or dad might come up, depending on. Anyways, I'm just assuming that you're younger as opposed to, and you need permission, right? And then this board could be used in a bunch of different ways, again, depending on how, on what you like. This one, we have spring and life happens. We got a bunch of different symbols on here too. Of course, we want to make sure that we're asking the right question to get the right answer. I seem to be repeating myself, but it's so true. This one, again, we were working on, and this had the months of the year. So let's say you wanted to know when a move might be time for a good move, then you would, again, hold the pendulum and see which month comes up as the best time to make a move or to start a new job or to do something that might be related to a month. And this one, again, has 1 to 9, so you could use that to see how good things are. But maybe there's timing there as well. So maybe you wanted to know, the number of chickens that you should get, or the number of dogs. I mean, I'm being silly again, but this would be good to find out a specific number, as well as there's adventure, getaway, love. So depending on what question you asked, you might get some sort of direction with that. And let's go back to the month one, because I really do like that one a lot. I don't have this one. See, so many choices, but I think I'm going to use this one. And I'm just going to, first of all, I'm going to calibrate the pendulum. So the first thing you need to do anytime that you're going to use the pendulum, in my head, I always send it love and light and then ask if I can see a yes. And again, my hand's not moving, but the pendulum is. So right across is a yes. And then I say, may I see a no? And it changed directions. And it's going forward and backwards. So there we go. So now it's calibrated. So based on this chart that I have here, I'm going to ask it what the best month for me to move would be. So I'm going to put it where that middle dot is and say, what is the best month for me to move? And it's starting to move. I know you guys can't really see it much there, but it is moving. Oh, I'm feeling like it's over by the 10. So the 9th or 10th month, which, well, we're in the 9th month right now. And so I'll ask it, is it the 9th month the best month to move? Is the 10th month the best month to move? Yeah. So based on what I'm seeing here, it's saying the 10th would be, again, I didn't say what year or, whether or not, I was selling a house or anything else like that. I was just asking for a month so that we could see how the pendulum works with this particular board. So if anyone has any questions, again, feel free to add them here. I know I had some people with last week's video. Ask a couple questions, and that's wonderful. I love being able to provide answers to anyone who's looking for any answers or guidance. I did want to take a few minutes and let you know some of the things that I have going on in September. I do have a special VIP sale that's going on next weekend, well, this weekend coming up for about a week. So if you're interested in getting some great teas or tea accessories or maybe some epicure as well, please let me know and we'll add you to our private event. And as well, I have my tea readings, which are always on Sunday, Tuesdays, or Fridays. And you can get a half an hour or a 30-minute reading for me on any of those days. As well, I'm doing a special event on Zoom, not on Facebook, but on Zoom, where I'm going to do a group reading. So anyone that joins us will get an opportunity to ask at least one question. Again, it depends on how many people are there, and we'll use a bunch of different things: the pendulum, the tea leaf reading cards, the tarot, or the or my teacups as well, and we'll be able to answer questions for anyone who registers. So there are tickets available through Eventbrite, but if you e-transfer me your $20 or send it through PayPal, then I'll send you the Zoom link. So hopefully everyone that joins me is able to get some of the answers that they're looking for. Again, it's a group reading, so there'll be some messages for everyone that is there, as well as individual messages as well. So I'm really looking forward to that event. So that was Tuesday, September the 22nd at 8 p.m. So hopefully I see some of you there. And again, I do have a YouTube channel. I know I haven't promoted that much, but if you want to see this video or see other videos that I've done in this series, you can catch them on YouTube. So look for Kathy Tea Leaf Reader, and you should be able to find me on YouTube as well. So anyways, I'm going to say thank you for joining me. And again, please let me know that you're here, and have a great night. Thank you.